All right. How are you doing today? Okay. Knight of Wands at the foundation. Someone's moving, rushing in. Someone is taking action with that Knight of Wands. And that action, I think, feels good. Seven of Pentacles. Someone is working on something, taking action, looking at the work before them. This guy looks like he's feeling content with his work in his face, but I also feel like something like kind of, I want to say alone. Not necessarily lonely, not necessarily melancholy, but he's working by himself. Okay, so you might be working by yourself on a project, and you might feel really good about it, going forward with that project, but you might have to work by yourself. Okay, and now's not the time for enjoyment. Now's not the time for pleasure, and I don't think it's the time to be putting effort into a relationship, like romantic relationship. I think putting your effort into whatever you're trying to produce in your work, that's the vibe I'm picking up. You might get a different sense, but that's the vibe I'm picking up, okay? Is that it's time for work, not for play. Then the Four of Pentacles came up, and so you have your focus on your pentacle. This guy is in control of his pentacle. He's got 4. He wants more. Okay? He's not going to let those go. He doesn't want to go down to 3 pentacles or 2 pentacles. He's got 4, and he's firmly, like, all of his pentacles are touching his body. Okay? Touching his person. So I think that's where your vitality is going. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Be careful with maybe like a business deal, or be careful with dealing with a younger person. Might be a trick around the corner. Or maybe you're feeling in this energy. Maybe you're feeling like, pretty proud of yourself. I don't know. Let's see what else we pull. Oh. All right, and then we have Justice. So this could be maybe you are not getting what you deserve, and justice will be served. And I think in your speech, you are speaking your truth, and you want things to be balanced out, so you are being honest. Okay, Justice is Major Arcana, and so we have Wands, Pentacles, Swords, and then a Major Arcana. Okay. So I think you're dealing with someone or a group of people, something, you're working on something in business or related to maybe money. I see like a gathering back there. See all those tents? And he's like leaving that party, it looks like, or that congregation of tents. Whatever is that a community event? Is that a employment? What is that? Traveling circus? There's something in that you're working on, maybe with some people, and you want to be heard, or you want things to be balanced out. You want people to be honest with you because you're putting in the work. You're taking action. Okay. Okay, I just want one. King of Swords. All right, so I think you're standing your ground with what you have in your mind, with what you have in your logical, intellectual mind. What's true is true in your viewpoint. And that's good. Your perspective is your perspective. So no one can tell you, well, you shouldn't. Well, I'm not saying no one can tell you. That's the wrong wording. But if people try to tell you, you shouldn't feel that way, or, that's not true. Be in this energy. This is how I feel. They're my feelings. This is my perspective. This is my experience. And, you're worth it, and you are capable of a lot, and you are allowed to take up space. So if people try to come around and trick you or pull one over on you or give you some jabs or something, no. Justice is here. King of Swords is here. And I think you are in that energy of, you do see clearly. If someone's trying to pull one over on you, no, I'm trusting my intuition. I believe what I believe. This is my truth, and I'm standing in my truth. Okay? That's the vibe I'm getting here. Ooh. There's two. I don't want to take two. I'll just show them. So the Moon and the Lovers. So these are major arcana. Something might be hidden. Something might be revolving or cycling out. And maybe you are dealing with a relationship here. I didn't really think of that in the beginning, but this is Gemini energy. And then with the Moon, there is something being balanced out. I think it's probably being balanced out with your Pentacle or with your truth or something. You're getting justice with something, but something's hidden. This to me is a balanced card. Like there's one dog, one, column, one column down the middle. And then there's, person, and it looks balanced down the middle. So, and then with the Justice card, and I'm not taking 8, I only take 7, but with the Justice card, and then the King of Swords, wielding his power, I think things are being balanced out. You're working on something and you're going to get the result. Okay, so this wanted to pop out, and I'll show it to you. And then let's pull a gold foil. What is the card that wants to be revealed and contribute? What is the card that wants to contribute to our spread today? Woo. Okay. All right. 3 of Swords. Something is breaking away. Something is fragmented. Something is... it's still intact, but there could be something painful or something being washed away, because I do see like it looks like dew or rain back there, right? I don't know if you see that in the gold foil on the 3 of Swords, but there's some rain coming down. Maybe there's a cleansing of your heart or your relationship or a court case. Something's being cleansed. Something's being revealed with the Moon. All right, so I think your truth is your truth with the King of Swords energy. So you're standing in your truth, and that's a good thing. Don't back down if you really feel like, and really, are experiencing or have experienced some injustice. Speaking your truth is really powerful. So there's some action you're taking. The Knight does a lot of work, right? The Knight is active. Every day the Knight gets up. I mean, the Knight doesn't really take a day off, it doesn't seem. The Knight gets up, and the Knight does the Queen's biddings, the King's biddings, the Kingdom's biddings, or whatnot. Okay, this is an action card. So at the foundation of the reading, there's some kind of action going on. He might be going to deliver justice as well. Okay, and then there's the Seven of Pentacles. There's work being done. Could be better, could be worse. I keep saying that. I keep saying could be better, could be worse. I said that like 3 times. So that's really resonating with me here. You're determined to hold on to your pentacle. Are you fighting a case in court? Maybe you're fighting a case with a partner, maybe an ex-lover, parent of your child, something like that. You're trying to hold on to your pentacle in your will. This is your personal will. And then this is coming up for matters of the heart. So maybe you got disappointed by something that happened with a relationship or relationships with people. Doesn't have to be a love relationship, like intimate, sexual partner relationship. It could be a business relationship or some friendship or family relationship, something tricky in the heart space. But you're speaking your truth. You're letting it be known. Okay? And your perspective and your point of view is valid. You know what's the truth. No one's going to trick you because you trust yourself. And you're being honest. This came out with the Lover's card. I only take 7, so I'm not, because I want to do short readings, I'm not going to delve into the Lover's card, but I did show it to you. We talked about it a little bit. The Moon card, something's hidden. I feel like there's a hidden enemy, or something's going to be revealed the next day, or in time, something's going to be revealed. And then this came out as gold foil, the Three of Swords. Your heart's been cleansed. Wow. 3 swords to the heart. That can't feel good. Maybe you got an achy heart about something. Achy breaky heart. But you know what? Things get cleansed away, and then the sun comes out again. Okay? Yeah. Whatever you're going through, it'll be balanced out. You'll have justice. You'll get balance back if it's not balanced right now. That's what I'm getting. Okay? Alright, so stay encouraged. I hope this reading entertained you. Thank you for letting me entertain you with the cards. Let me know what's going on with you, and enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful day.